DGCube. In this video I'm going to be showing you my cube collection. So I currently have over 110 cubes, and for this cube collection video I'm going to be starting off with the 3x3s. So these are going to go in mostly chronological order. So of course, first off we have my Rubik's brand. This is the first 3x3 I ever got. Pretty bad, but it's good for a Rubik's. This is a Dion Guhong V1, my first ever speed cube. This is the second speed cube I ever got, which is a Dion Zanshi, which I have lubed with Rubik's. I have two Fangxi Shuangren Illusions. One I won in a contest, the other one was sent to me by Light Take. Moyu Weilong V1. Really blocky, but pretty cool cube. This is one of the only rare cubes I own, which is the Aolong V1. If you don't know, it's no longer in production, but I love this cube so much. It's one of my favorite 3x3s I have. Next is the Aolong V2 Old Batch. Since it's an old batch, it makes my hands hurt when I solve it, and I just hate turning this. It's a really bad cube. This is a YJ Guanlong with a Breakfast Nook logo on it. Next we have one of the only 3x3s I've ever restickered, which is the Gans 357. I've actually come back to it recently just to solve on it a little bit, because it was my main for quite a long time in the past. And surprisingly, it actually stands up pretty well to today's cubes, which is surprising considering how old this is. This is the Moyu Hualong. Adam over at the Rubik's Cubes could tell you quite a bit about this. He loves this cube. Here we have a Cyclone Boys Fei Wu. This is my only Cyclone Boys 3x3. I bought it from the Programming Cuber for exactly $1 at a competition about a year ago. Here we have a good old onion. This is the Zong's Design Mei Ying. Really nice cube. I still love it. This is the Moyu Tanglong. I don't like this cube that much for 3x3 solving because it's really slow and I have a relatively fast turning style, but I did used to use this cube for feet solving. Next up, this is the Moyu Aolong GT. I really like turning this cube. It has a super cool feeling to it. Next up, we have two Guoguan Yuexiaos. These are both pretty good cubes. This is an X-Man Tornado, which was my main pretty recently. I got my competition PB of an 8.42 second solve on this cube. This is my current 3x3 main, the Moyu Weilong GTS. I really love this cube. It's just a lot of fun to solve on, and I think it's pretty perfect for me. Here's a YJ Yulong. Nothing much to say about this cube. I've barely done anything to it. Gans! 356 Air, 356S Master. Yeah! These are pretty nice cubes. This is the Chi Big Sale. I use this as my Rubik's Cube with Feet main, which recently has been one of my favorite events, believe it or not. It's a perfect cube for that. If you're interested in that event at all, I would highly recommend this cube. Here's sort of an off-brand cube from quite a while ago. I have no idea what brand this is, but I got it from my cousins. It turns pretty badly. Hey, I remember you guys, I couldn't open you. This is what I could open. So if you guys remember a video I made a while back called Watch Me Fail to Open a Package, I'll link to it in the description and all over the screen. These were sent to me by Light Take. I haven't opened these two since that video. I may be giving them away at some point in the future, but I have opened this one, and this is the 3x3 that is inside. So it turns pretty badly, but yeah. This is a Rubik's Light. It lights up when you turn this switch on, but I need to charge it. And here's the final 3x3 I have. It's the Maru Nano Cube. It's 15 millimeters in size, and it's the smallest mass-produced 3x3. I highly recommend one of these. They're really fun to put together. So these are all my 3x3s. Okay, so now I'm going to be moving on to the rest of my WCA puzzles. So let's start with 2x2s. So this is a V-Cube 2. It was the first ever 2x2 I had. It's pretty terrible. This is the Moyu Lingpo, which was my first ever actually good 2x2. And this is an old plastic Dion 2x2, which is sort of my main. I also use this Moyu Tangpo. I kind of just fluctuate between the two. They're both nice though. And then finally we have this broken mini East Sheen 2x2. It's missing a corner, but it's somewhere. I just haven't glued it on. Alright, now for 4x4s. This is a Shengshao 4x4 version 4. This is my first ever 4x4. This is a regular sized Moyu Aosu, which is my current 4x4 main. It's not really that great compared to other Aosus I've tried, but it's pretty nice. And then finally we have this Chi Storm 4x4. I haven't really done anything to this. I think it probably could be a little better if I set it up. Next, 5x5s. This is the original Shengshao 5x5. This is a Moyu Huachuang, a Yushin 5x5, which is tied as my main right now with the Moyu Bochuang GT. They're both really good. I think I slightly prefer the Yushin though, personally. And finally, the Shengshao Wind 5x5. It's not that great, but it's definitely better than Shengshao's original. 6x6s, Shengshao, Moyu, Yushin. Shengshao 6x6, Moyu Aoshi 6x6, Yushin Red 6x6. This is my main. This is a Shangshao Mini 7x7, which was my main up until I got this Moyu Aofu GT. This is a super nice 7x7. I haven't tried Yushin 7x7, but I'm pretty happy with this one. Alright, now we're moving on to Pyraminxes. This is my first ever Pyraminx, the Shangshao. Next, the Moyu Pyraminx, the original one, without magnets. This is a really bad QJ Pyraminx. Here is a really bad Dion Pyraminx. This is an original Chi Pyraminx without magnets. Here is a barely turnable Cyclone Boys Pyraminx. And finally, my main, the Moyu Magnetic Pyraminx. Next, we have this Guoguan Megaminx, which is actually a Shangshao Megaminx with a Guoguan logo. And then this Dion Megaminx, which is actually a Dion Megaminx with a Dion logo. We have this YJ Yuhu, pretty nice Megaminx. The Shangshao Aurora Megaminx, which is extremely nice. And finally, my current main, the X-Man Galaxy Megaminx, in stickerless and sculpted. This is a really bad Calvin's Puzzle Square 1. And these are two Chi Square 1s. This is normal with a stripped core. And this is my main, the Cubicle Premium Chi Square 1. Moving on to Scubes, we have the original Lanlan Scube, the Shangshao Scube with an X-Man design logo on it, the Moyu Scube without ball bearings, and two Chi Scubes, one in white and one in stickerless. Stickerless is my main. And finally, my last WCA puzzle, the Lingao Clock. So these are the rest of my WCA puzzles. Okay, so now I'm going to be moving on to my non-WCA puzzles. So this is one of my 3 1x1s. This is the only one I have right here because the other 2 are currently acting as monitor stands on my desk. This is a Shangshao 8x8, which is the biggest N/N puzzle I currently own. It's just massive. Next up, this is the Shangshao Gigaminx. This is a really awesome higher order Megaminx puzzle. It's super fun to solve, although it does take a long time. And this is the Shangshao Killaminx. This is really fun. It doesn't take that long to solve, and a lot of people want this to be a WCA event, which I would not object to. It's pretty fun. We have these 3 mirror cubes. This is a Shangshao in black plastic with silver stickers. This is white plastic with gold stickers. And this is just a Yushin. I also have this Mirror 2 2x2 mirror cube. Here we have a Rubik's brand Void Cube. It turns pretty badly, but it is pretty fun to solve. This is a YJ Fisher Cube, and this is a YJ Crazy Fisher Cube, or the Crazy Yilang. This is YJ's Crazy Windmill Cube, and this is YJ's new Windmill Cube, which has been modded to turn like this. And this is the 4x4 Windmill Cube made by either YJ or Moyu. I forget, but who really cares? These are the 2 Axis Cubes I have. This one is by Diansheng, and this one is by YJ. This is the YJ Inequilateral Cube. This is super fun to solve. It's a really cool idea for like a shape/sticker mod. Next up, this is the Fanshin Ghost Cube. This is a super cool puzzle. Moving to sticker mods, this is a sticker mod given to me by my cousin for my birthday about 2 years ago. This is the world famous I Cube. This is some number cube made by Z Cube. This is the Tetris Cube made by the Rubik's Cubes. It's a really cool sticker mod, and he does actually sell these and other sticker mods, so I'll link to his website in the description below if you want to buy any. This is a cube given to me by my orthodontist. If this doesn't convince you to get braces, I don't know what will. I also have this Super Mario Maker sticker mod. It was a promotion at Target when Super Mario Maker was released. Moving on, I have this 2x2 Slim mod that I made that was inspired by J.R. Huber. This is a 2x2 Megaminx, which is actually different from a Killaminx, because this is a 2x2 shape mod. This is a 2x2 Panda shape mod by YJ. This is a really fun puzzle. Here we have another 3x3 shape mod. This is the Diansheng Blade. This is the Shangshao Master Morphix, which is a 3x3 shape mod. This is Nathan Wilson, or formerly known as Nerd Bubblegum's 5x5 barrel mod that he sent to me. If you want to check out any of his other mods, or this one, I'll link to his channel in the description. It's pretty awesome. This is a mod that I came up with called the Square Zero. It's basically just a bandaged Square 1. This is the Calvin's Puzzle Megaminx Ball. My most recent puzzle, the Shangshao Master Pyraminx. These are my cuboids. This is an absolutely terrible floppy cube, or a 1x3x3. This is a really cool Wit Eden 3x3x9. This is the Calvin's Puzzle 3x3x4. And this is the Calvin's Puzzle 3x3x5. Moving on to some miscellaneous puzzles, this is the E3 Cube Store Rubik's Magic. This is the Lanlan Curvy Copter. This is a super cool puzzle to solve. This is the Moyu Wheel of Time, which is basically a 3x3 with 5x5 centers that turn like this. This is the Moyu Moyan. This is a really cool puzzle to solve. I like it a lot. This is the Very Puzzle Snowflake, which turns like this. And last but not least, the final puzzle I have to show you today is the Cube Twist Siamese Mirror Blocks. This is pretty difficult to solve, but it is a lot of fun. So these are all of my non-WCA puzzles. So this is my entire cube collection of 114 cubes that I currently own. Happy New Year to everybody who's watching this when it first comes out, and happy holidays to you all. But yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.